What's going on, YouTube family? It's your guy, Clayton Arzino, and on today, I'm going to be reacting to a video clip from Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson and exactly why he does not want President Trump to invade his city and truly put an end to all the crime and issues that they've been having. Stick around.
There are those who might ask if we have seen consistent historic reductions in crime and violence across our city over the past 2 years, and if we are not even in the top 25 most dangerous cities, then why are we now being targeted by the Trump administration for a military occupation? We are being targeted because of what and who we represent. The last thing that Chicagoans want is someone from the outside of our city who doesn't know our city try to dictate and tell us what our city needs. As the mayor of this city, I can tell you that Chicagoans are not calling for a military occupation. They are calling for the same thing that we've been calling for some time, and that's investment. What safe cities across America all have in common, they invest in people, and that's what we're doing in Chicago. We need the federal resources to make sure that we're building more affordable housing, expanding mental and behavioral health care, education, all of these things that could reduce crime and provide real community safety. Instead of spending hundreds of millions of dollars for a publicity stunt to invoke chaos and terror, the federal government should spend that money on proven solutions to crime and violence reduction. We cannot incarcerate our way out of violence. We've already tried that, and we've ended up with the largest prison population in the world without solving the problems of crime and violence. The addiction on jails and incarceration in this country, we have moved past that. It is racist, it is immoral, it is unholy, and it is not the way to drive violence down. We cannot return to the same failed strategies that got us here in the first place. Under the previous presidential administration, we requested more federal resources to address gun violence in our city. We continue to make that same call. We have made significant progress on our own, but there is so much more that we can do if we had real support from the federal government. Our communities need more federal resources for public safety. There's no question about that. But unsolicited, unwarranted military takeover is not needed. Our message is simple. Listen to what our people are actually calling for. We're calling for investments, resources. This stunting that this president is attempting to execute is not real. It doesn't help drive us towards a more safe, affordable big city.
Mayor Brandon Johnson recently said at his press conference that he won't allow President Trump to invade his city with the National Guard. He says the city is doing fine by keeping the crime down. Statistics prove it, right? The thing is, as a mayor, as a leader of the people, wouldn't you want to do any and everything you can, exhaust every resource to truly get crime to where it really should be for that large of a city? What is the bickering for? Now, as you guys see, Mayor Johnson's argument for why he doesn't want President Trump to bring the National Guard is because it's unconstitutional, it's heavy-handed, and a bit overbearing. And I somewhat understand that. But on the other side, what's your plan right now? So I do understand that it is a work in progress, but every day, as reported on every news channel possible, mothers are losing their sons. Families are living in fear. He can't just say no to President Trump and not present a clear, authentic, thorough action plan immediately. Leadership isn't about rejecting an idea because it's unconstitutional, right? Leadership is truly doing exactly what it takes to make sure all your constituents are truly, truly safe. So here's my challenge to Mayor Johnson, right? If you're going to say no to Trump, then what will you say yes to? What not only is your 5 year plan, but what is your plan for this weekend? Labor Day weekend coming up, big weekend. What's your plan for next month? What's your plan for towards the end of the year? What's your plan by next summer? Because leadership isn't about rejecting help just because it comes from someone you don't like. Leadership is actually taking that help, regardless of who it comes from, for a larger goal, for a larger purpose, for your people. Look, I'm not just saying that Trump's way is perfect. It's the end all be all. I'm not saying that. But Mayor Johnson, what are you going to do about all of this? Because at the end of the day, it's not about politics. It's about people's lives. So you can continue to not like him because he's not, you know, blue. But at the end of the day, we all bleed red. We're all citizens. And you, sir, you don't want the National Guard there, but you better come up with a damn good ass solution for it. Because every day people are not making it to the next day, man. What you gonna do, bro? What are you going to do, sir?